So we're not. Here we go. Welcome, artists and art fans. Thank you guys for tuning into the only spot where we talk to all your favorite Instagram artists about the trade, the tools, and of course the tips. I'm your host, Zim Zimmer, and you guys are on Chatting with Zim. Yeah, that's right. I'm relaxed. I'm cool. Got this brand new chair. Not crazy, but doesn't squeak anymore. Welcome today to episode 123, y'all. That is right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Big Panzer and Thalo Halo. What is poppin', y'all? Make sure you guys are following Monsters Art Clan here on Instagram. Check out Live with Seven, of course, Then Laughing, and the Drawn Con show that just happened. They had art by the Anomaly, so that's pretty dope. Haven't seen Phil, haven't talked to him in a while, and maybe we'll get him back later this year, right before the end. Also, make sure you guys are following Delanus right here. That's the baby bro. Of course, we got a bunch of cool shit coming up, right? And without further ado, I mean, today, shit, we got an artist for y'all, man. We got Dany Cortes. You guys can find him at danycortes.art. That's with an S, Cortes, not with a Z, all right? Also, make sure you guys are going back to Chatting with Zim on the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz. Yeah, definitely check out the last episode with Erica Swanson. Very bright Erica. We had her back on. That was pretty dope. So, hopefully y'all dig it, man. And we got a bunch more stuff. Also, before Dany pops in here, I haven't seen him yet. I want to give a big shout out to all of you guys for just supporting, man. Coming back week after week and showing love to not just me, but the whole community as well, right? E4 Comics, what is up? We got Tony, What's Art Studios, Art of Gork, and Shake. What up, Shake? How you doing, brother? Letting you guys know for next Sunday, October, we got Sketching the Beast finishing up on the 24th. I won't be having a show on Halloween. I will be in Anime Halloween for all you guys living in Illinois. Delanus and I, we're going to be having anime, the convention, the anime convention. It's called Anime Halloween, so make sure you guys go. Tickets, I think, are like $10. Go pay us a visit, say what's up, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope. It's a 3-day event, so you got a Friday the 29th all the way to the 31st. It's a few hours, so nothing crazy, but hey, that's what's up. What up, though, Shake? Yeah, tune in before I gotta hit the road for a bit. Oh, thanks, Gork, man. Appreciate you, brother. And let me see. Let me go ahead and call the guest, right? You know, I gotta hopefully our time schedules, because I know he was Pacific. There he is. Speak of the devil. Bam, I'm ready, he says. That's what's up. So let's get him on. Let's get Dany Cortes on. All of y'all, make sure you got your questions ready, right? Because we gotta have them questions, y'all. Make sure you just use that question bubble below as well. And yeah, let's get started with our guest. Let's go ahead and bring him on back into the mothership here. Where are we? It's not a Pokemon fight. Let's go. Everybody else doing in the community? How's your week? What are you guys working on? I've been watching that one series. Oh, there we are.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What up, Dany? How you doing, brother?
Hey, good on yourself?
Good, man.
Thank you for inviting
man.
me.
Thank you for coming on, man. Really means a lot, man. I always like talking to other guests and, you know, just getting to know some of the ins and outs, right? You know, what makes you guys you.
Well, I've been an artist pretty much all my life. So I started drawing when I was little. Like, I remember my first drawing. It was like in this notepads. I was drawing like fruits, bananas, like lemons. Like, I was like probably like 5 when I started like drawing.
That's pretty early, dude. Were you that good right off the bat?
I was like, it took me a while. Like, then I started watching like Dragon Ball, like, you know, the little Goku stuff. I was like starting like drawing like little like stick figures with pointy hairs, like really cheesy. So
That's
yeah,
what's up.
it was fun.
Cool, cool. With a name like Dany Cortes, ¿eres mexicano?
Yeah, I'm Mexicano. I'm from Guadalajara. Came
Guadalajara.
yeah, I came to this country when I was 15. I'm 30 right now.
Oh, okay. Well, your English is phenomenal, my friend.
Thank you,
Phenomenal.
man. Thank you,
And
man.
it's almost as good as your art. Your art is, oh, we're not worthy.
Thank you.
You know,
Uh,
for it.
it's
Uh-huh.
it's been a long road into art. It's a long story. I can say like I was doing pretty good in high school, like doing really cool
Mm-hmm.
art in high school. And then, of course, I went to college. I went to Cal State Long Beach. I pursued a degree in illustration. It's been a hard road. Like even with a degree, it's hard to get a job. I'm not gonna lie. My first gig in a convention was in CamehaCon 2019. So it was inspected because I entered this art contest for CamehaCon.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I didn't win the contest, but the organizers they're like, "Hey, dude, we like your work. Would you like to do something for us, and we'll give you a booth?" Oh, like a booth. I'm like, well, fuck, it, I'll give it a try. Like that's my
Mm-hmm.
first time. I didn't know I didn't know nothing about conventions, like as far as being an exhibitor.
That's interesting, man. And we'll get to that. We'll get to that whole aspect of the convention, right? Um, that's something that I recently started doing, this conventions and stuff. So I mean, there, it's just more feedback, right? And more help and tips and stuff, and how you guys set up and how you guys work that stuff. Um, but let's go back. Let's go back first off. And how was your week, my friend?
Well, it was awesome. I went
Nice, nice, nice.
to
Did you punch Mickey?
so.
Uh-oh, did we lose him?
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good. No le pegaste a Mickey Mouse? Punch that.
I wish, man. Like too much money.
You should
Fucking
have been
Mickey
like, give me,
Mouse.
right, give me a job. Let me make the next movie.
It's funny, dude. Like because I know people that have worked in Disney, like doing
Mm-hmm.
the cartoons and stuff like that. They get paid a minimum.
Oh, wow. You know
Like
what? I heard that too. I actually read that.
actually met a person that actually submitted a portfolio. This a professional artist already. I forgot his name. I met him when I was in college, and he was talking about his experience like submitting portfolio for Disney, like for career and stuff like that. He said like he didn't get the job, but unfortunately Disney takes the right for your portfolio. So like if they want to make money out of your art, they're gonna make the money.
Wow, dude. Wow, that I didn't know.
Yeah, they're
That's messed up.
vultures. Like they're vultures.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, dude. Apparently, man, I've heard. I mean, Disney. If you want to sponsor me or Danny, we will love that. But I've heard they got a reputation, man. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah,
That's that's why I don't like Disney. Fuck Disney. I said it.
yeah. I said it too. I really hate it. Like they're so greedy. They take too much money out of us.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. And back to your art. You said you started when you were about 5 years old, drawing Dragon Ball. Um, what point did you actually want say like, hey, maybe this is what I want to do?
You know what? Like since I grew up in Mexico, to be honest, I didn't see myself doing a career in art. So life over there is hard. Like it's hard to get. It's even hard to get into a school to do art. But thankfully, like I came over here and I, there's a lot of opportunities. So like, fuck it, yeah, I want to do it. Like I want to pursue a degree, a career in illustration.
That's awesome. Um, you said you went to what college?
Cal State Long Beach,
Constant Long Beach.
yeah, Cal State,
Oh, Cal
California,
State.
yeah.
Okay, okay, Cal State. And what exactly did you study there, my friend?
Illustration?
Illustration? Is it like is it like see, I've never done college work for art, so is illustration like is there, how can I ask this? Is there a specific branch of that, you know? Or is it just a
Uh,
general thing?
it can be very specific and general at the same time.
Okay.
So uh, when you study illustration, you pretty much take a whole approach with digital design, marketing, animation, traditional art, uh, things like storyboarding, like making stuff for like movies, backgrounds, and things like that. Pretty much everything. It's
Hmm.
like a whole approach.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Um, I gotta ask you, digital or traditional?
You know what? I started doing digital like probably 3 years ago, or
Oh,
yeah, three,
wow.
three, 3 years ago. I was more into like a traditional. So
Hmm.
I love doing oil paintings, watercolors, ink, pencil, everything, right?
Hmm.
What got me into digital is because like the world is changing. Everything's becoming digital, and
Sure is.
it's faster to produce something. It's cheaper to produce something, and it's more demanding. Like unfortunately, it's more demanding.
Man, that's crazy.
And the reason why I
Oil.
say it's sorry,
Hmm.
the reason why I say it's unfortunately digital art is more demanding is because I see. I don't want to offend nobody. Like people love doing art, but it's getting people lazy. Like people are starting like to become so lazy when it comes to digital. So we don't like study like painting in the zoo, drawing animals from life or things like that. We're forgetting about to draw anatomy, and those are like basic skills that you learn only when you do traditional art. Like
Mm.
even mixing colors. Like there's a lot of people don't know how to mix a color.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a great point. And all of them are great points. Shit, really, you know what I mean? I think that's one of the reasons why they say that when you go digital, it's considered cheating, right? It's just a lot easier to produce some of these stuff. It does have its benefits. I still recommend it. You know, any artist try it out before you guys talk, man. But um, very great points, man. Very great points.
What I would like to say, to people who are doing digital, yeah, it's fun, love it, don't give up. There's a lot of things to learn, but give it some time to do traditional too.
Nothing can stop me.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Give it some time to do, sketch, go to the park, go to, take a coffee, draw the people making line, stuff like that. Like carry a sketchbook. If you go to the zoo, if you go to Disney, sketch people while you're waiting in line. Like things like that makes you a better artist. And well, of course, when you put it on a tablet, it's gonna be like boom, so fast and so easy, and your art is gonna be more amazing.
Okay. You still carry all that stuff?
Oh yeah, I
Like
still
your
do.
sketch pad? Okay.
I carry like a small backpack with a 7-inch sketchbook, and
Mm-hmm.
pretty much everywhere I go, I'll take a sketchbook.
Ah, nice, nice. See, that's how you do it, y'all. Yeah, y'all draw. Take it on the go. Um, Another thing I notice, and this is personal, from me drawing digital. I've been drawing it for a few months. I think since like March. When I try to go back and I try to do traditional, I notice that it's actually improved a little bit. Is this something you find as well with this, or?
No, totally the opposite. When I do digital, I find it easier to, like you say, I wouldn't say cheat, but it's faster to arrange something. Let's say you want to change the size of the head, the body, everything like so easy and fast. And when I move to traditional, I feel like, oh shit, like something feels off. And I don't want to go back to fix it because it's gonna take me like, oh, I have to erase it or something. It
Oh,
makes yeah, it makes you a little bit lazy. Well, for me, it
got
makes me a little bit lazy. Yeah.
got it, got it. And for your style of art, it's anime? Is that your first love?
Here's the funny thing, like I like anime,
Mm-hmm.
and as an illustrator and a person I went to school, they always tell you like, don't do anime, be original. Yeah, if you wanna go to school, if you wanna get a degree or a career, they're not gonna look at your work doing anime.
Mm.
So try to be. I used to tend to be original. I was making like original characters, cats, illustrations, a grandma, a granny in the kitchen or something, things like that. Like political cartoons. Unfortunately, in social media, nobody was looking at me. Like nobody was really looking at my art, even if I was original. And then like what changed me into anime was my Funko Pop collection. Yeah.
Ah,
I,
Funko Pop.
Yeah, I was
That's
doing things
cool.
like that. Yeah, I was doing things like that. Like people were not looking at me. So I started doing my Funko Pop collection. I was like, I'm gonna do something for it. Like I saw this other guy. He was doing already pop inserts. I was like, that's really cool, but I don't wanna buy. I don't wanna buy it when I can do it myself, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I was like making it like from my own collection, and then a lot of people like it, like because my style is a little bit different from the others. From it's way different from the other guys' style. So yeah, like I started like doing it, and people are like, hey, I really like your stuff. Like you're selling it for my pops, or like yeah, like, and then that's why I started like doing more anime. But
That's. Mm-hmm.
But I try to bring a balance, like here and then I still like want to be original and create an original piece because as an artist, if I want to get a commission, I want to be able to do anything that the customer wants.
Okay. There you go. Blackjack Davy says those cats are epic. They are.
Thank you, Blackjack.
That they are, my friend. You know what? We actually got a question from Live with Seven. Make sure you guys are checking him out. He says he's asking the best character and worst character to draw.
The best character, uh, well, first of all, like I'm more Dragon Ball Z fan, so I've been drawing more Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Hmm.
So I would say like Vegeta is the easiest.
Nice.
And the worst, hmm, I think it gets to be the worst when I can find any reference, any good reference, any type of character that will be like hard to find reference, or something that I don't see that like if I haven't seen the anime or anything, like I'll be a little bit stuck, but I'll try to be creative.
And Chicago artist shout out. He says he loves the honesty. How he said that you felt you weren't getting any attention for your original works. Um, he says that that's a truth, and he feels that we all go through that. Um, at what point did you realize you wanted to make that shift? Just what was your intention? Was just more notoriety? Was it followers? Was it just
I think I made the switch when I went to KamehaCon for my first time, when I had my first convention. So yeah, a lot of people. I think it was the feedback that I got. That a lot of people like my work, my chibi Funko Pop style. So it kind of like inspired me, like to get this feedback and keep doing more and more and more. And like I say, I'm not gonna do always anime. I'm always up to do like original characters, sketching, animals in the zoo, people in the park, anything. Like I'm always down for the challenge.
mm, There you go. There you go. That's what's up. We got another question from the homie Blackjack. He says, "Would you eat a handful of spider if it gave you superpowers?"
I don't know. I think I'll pass the superpowers.
I eat two handfuls of that if it gave me superpowers, man.
It will depend what kind of superpowers are on the list.
Not for real, for real. I don't want to turn into a spider.
Either you're gonna get like six hands, six legs, or you're gonna be shooting away from your butt.
Oh my god. Yeah, that I don't like that. Never mind. No spiders on the table. Um, Now for convention wise, man. Yeah, how about we just get into that because I mean that is something I think that artists should go ahead and at least try, right? Um, but before we get into that really quick, let me ask you, what is your main goal for art, my friend?
Uh, my main goal after I finish my degree, it was to at least work in a studio, either like a movie studio, doing backgrounds, characters, anything, or video game studios. Even one of my dreams was to publish either like the New Yorker, doing cover art for magazines, things like that. That was one of my dreams, and
Mm,
I love the conventions. I really love it. I really wish I could do it more, but like unfortunately, like it's not paying the bills enough as I wish. I had to keep my day job. I work as a nurse in a nursing home, so that's my
mhm.
main source of income. I do conventions here and then. Like eventually, I'm starting to do more as I can. But yeah, I hope I can do more conventions in the future and meet more people, get more income from there. Work doing commissions, or even just making enough money to just do conventions for full time.
Okay. Yeah, that's really great, really great. Um, for the conventions and work, actual work, right? Your career. Um, how do you keep everything balanced, man?
It's hard. Like I think a lot of artists have got to the point that you have to give up something in your life, like either video games, like even going to the gym, going out, um, and sometimes like I get off from work, my main job, and
Hmm.
I start making drawings and sketches. It's a little hard, but if you find time and you give up the things that make you lazy, then it's worth it.
Definitely wise words, man. And don't take that with a grain of salt, y'all. Telling you that
And
much.
it's hard being an artist. Like I got to a point that I wasn't like selling anything at all. Like I was pretty much like 3 years solid after school. I
Hmm.
wasn't being recognized. I wasn't selling art. I wasn't selling commissions or anything. I was like thinking seriously about going back to school and do a nursing degree because even though I have a little experience on nursing, but I was like, I really don't want to do nursing, but I have to pay the bills. Like I'm not selling
Yeah.
any art. It was really depressing, but I was like, no, I had to like. I was like, either you quit drawing or you go for nursing like full time. I was like, no, like I gotta keep on drawing. Like I don't care if I'm not selling anything. I just gotta keep on. I just gotta keep on drawing.
Nice, nice. Perseverance, right?
Yep.
Keep at it. Um, Now for the whole convention, man. The whole convention world, right? Let's do that. What's some of the good and bad that you've seen there?
Okay, I'm gonna start with the good. Like there's a lot of good stuff. Uh, you meet a lot of people. You get to know how people move around. You learn a lot of things. Like what sells, what people are into. Uh, there's a lot of things. Like I get to meet actors, voice actors.
Mm.
I even got information for a few of them. Stephanie Nadolny, Gohan, Kid Goku. She liked my work. She commissioned me something. Sometimes they like your work. They give you free autographs. And uh, and I think the best part is the people, the general public that come to your booth. I be like, I love your work. Like that
Mm.
you inspire other people to keep drawing or making art. I think that's pretty much priceless. The bad, the bad about the conventions, like not all of them are good if you don't have a name yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the point. I don't have a name yet, but people are seeing my work. Even though I don't make enough money in a convention, sometimes I lose money because I have to travel, expenses, food, things like that. I don't make money, but I get to meet people that later on they'll be like, "Hey, I like your work. Can you do a commission for me?" And that's when you make up for the lost money.
Mm. Okay. Who's the who's one of the best? I know you just mentioned Gohan as far as voice actors. Uh, have you ever met like any of your heroes or anybody that maybe surprised you? Is like, huh, you voiced that person?
Yes, I have. I have. Like Josh Martin, I met him. He actually has come to my booth. Like shake hands. He's the Majin Buu voice actor.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. There's been few like even even something that I have learned. If I do a character and I know who's the voice actor, I tag them on social media. And
Mm.
you'll be surprised that sometimes they'll reply you, be like, "Oh, this is cool, like I really like it." Uh, I got one person that commissioned me, Aaron. I forgot his last name, but he voices Alphonse on Full Metal Alchemist
Mm.
and Senku in Doctor Stone. Like I
Oh,
tagged
that's
him,
cool.
and he really liked my work, and we were like, "Hey, can I use your work on my autograph, sessions and whatever?" Like, yeah, yeah, go ahead. I hear like you get autographs for life. Like every time you want something, you send it to me and I'll autograph it for you.
Wow, wow, that is awesome. Sweet deal. Where do I sign?
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool to tag art, actors or voice
Mm-hmm.
actors.
And now that we've been on here for quite a while, just let's just want to say everybody welcome to the show. For all the new people just tuning in, we are talking to Dany Cortes at danycortes.art here on Instagram. You could always find him at dannydraws.com. Is there anywhere else we could find you, Danny?
Uh no, this is pretty much where I'm more active in
Okay.
Instagram. I have Facebook, but I use it more like for groups. But you wanna talk to me or anything, like mostly on Instagram. And you'll see my link, like at the top of my bio, you'll see my link. It will take you to my website. You can buy some prints. Know that Christmas is over. Don't get
Oh
nothing
yeah.
from China. Don't get nothing from China because it's not coming. There are
Oh,
scam there in the
yeah.
port.
You're right. You're right. You're right. But don't get anything overseas, y'all. That shit's gonna be stuck back there, along with like the thousands of other ships out there at sea, man. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be waiting quite a while.
So if you guys want to support local artists, buy it from your favorite, artist and buy a print, a T-shirt, whatever we sell. Support all the support that you guys gave us. Like it matters. Like you guys have no idea how
It
it matters
does.
when you just buy a $15 print or anything because that makes us feel that we're doing something that people like.
Yeah, yeah. And one of our friends, our mutual friends, Omar
Omar,
Lopez.
oh, he's a cool
Uh,
guy.
yeah, very cool guy, man. Very cool guy. He's pretty much the guy that kind of like I was on the edge, right? I was like, oh, should I do it? And he came back and he just like boom, pushed me. He's like, all right. So he's always talking about that stuff, how it does hype you up, it does motivate you when you get a lot of people, or people buying your work, it's something that it's like, oh, I want to go back and draw some more. So definitely wise words there. Uh, do you have any hidden talents, my friend?
Uh, no, there's some stuff I really wanted to do in my life. Like I really wanted to get more into music, playing guitar and stuff like that.
Mm.
But you get to be an adult and there's just no time to do
Do you still practice here and there, or?
I, to be honest, I haven't. I haven't touched my guitar
Okay.
like for 3 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Acoustic or electric?
electric, electric.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's get into the favorites, right? Let's get into the little favorites game. I'm just gonna ask you what your favorite is, and then you tell me. It's that simple, my friend. So
All
let's
right, let's
go.
do it.
Favorites with Dany Cortes. Your favorite food?
I will say paella,
Oh, paella.
Spanish paella.
Wow, that's the first one. That's the first time I heard that answer. So that's what's up, man. Your favorite music?
As band, I really like Iron Maiden. Like Iron Maiden fan.
Oh, nice.
So
Iron Maiden, always a classic. Man, that takes me back to my rocker years, man. Don't you guys don't want to know, man. I call those the dark years. Dallin News could vouch for me if he's still in here. Um, favorite car?
Camaro. Like
Camaro.
I fell in love with the Camaro since I watched Transformers. So I like
Ah,
oh,
nice.
I was like when I go old, I'm gonna get one, and I did.
Oh, míralo. Damn. Eat with the badge too.
Yeah,
Wait,
this is
wait,
my
wait,
first.
wait. Was that a Decepticon badge?
Oh yeah, bad for life.
Yes. Davey, we got another one. Rocker Panda. We like evil stuff, man. We're evil.
Right.
And let me ask that question really quick before we get back into the game. If you had powers, would you be a villain or a hero?
I think I will be a villain, and you guys want to know why? I remember this quote saying, "We grew up worshiping the heroes. No, when we were kids, we worship the heroes, but when we get old, we understand the villains."
That's a that's a good one. That is a great one. Um, I don't think I asked, and I think I know what the answer is. But for comic books, is that something you're into?
You know what? I have read comics. One of my favorite ones is Injustice and Civil War. I like both of them because I think it's the chaos that involves in the series, like Injustice and Civil War.
Hmm.
Heroes fighting with each other. So like, but pretty much overall, like, I'm not into comics.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that would answer my favorite comics, Civil War and Justice and stuff like that. Um, your favorite artist? Who do you look up to? Who influences you?
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people like just forgot his name like right now. But there's a guy that makes illustrations for the New Yorker. He created the
Hmm.
characters for Ice Age and those type of movies. He's a watercolor artist. I just forgot his name.
I'm pretty sure a room. Check it out. Water Ice Age artist. If y'all next to a computer, man, check that out. Drop the name in the bottom. We'll see if we could get that. Uh, your favorite color, my friend, and three reasons why you like that color.
I would say black. First reason, like I was gothic when I was in high school. I used to dress black, painted face, black nails, and stuff like that. Uh, Second reason, I like black. Third reason, I like black.
The man loves his black. It is what it is, y'all. Uh, favorite part of the process, your art process.
My favorite part of our process, I think I will do. It will be the research because
Oh.
sometimes when I do something original, like which is no anime or anything. Let's say I'm gonna do a lady in the kitchen, right?
Mm-hmm.
An old granny in the kitchen, and I will have to look for research. Like what does a kitchen for an old lady looks like? Does she has cats? Does she washes the dishes? Like things like that. You have to like make some thinking.
Mm,
Uh,
the
uh,
details.
the details. Like it's not just like an old lady in the kitchen. That's it. You kind of have to do some research. Like what does it look like for an old lady, like a kitchen? It's not gonna be the same as a college student.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
I would
That's
say
for damn sure.
that that's the hardest and the most important part when you create artwork. Even if it's like anime, you have to do some
Mm-hmm.
research. Like it doesn't always come out of your head, which is true. We have to be inspired by looking at something. So we don't look at an image of Goku, Vegeta, Pokemon, or anything. It's hard to get inspired.
Mm, there you go. And last is your favorite personal art piece, man.
Oof, it's hard to think.
All of them. All of them.
All of them, I'm sure I have one. I'm sure I have one. I think I will say that if you look in my Instagram, there's some artwork about an old lady. One, she's in the kitchen, and the other one, with the cats. I think I like those because the creativity that it took me, it's original, and it's just fun to look at it.
Mm. Is this something that's like found in towards the beginning, middle?
Probably the middle.
Okay. That way y'all can go back and look. I'm trying to find it here, but I'm not having any fun. But I do find a lot of great work as well, man. It's for all you pervy guys out there. You go. Look at that. That's awesome work, man.
Thank you, man. Oh yeah, like something. Oh, that one. That's one of my favorite ones.
There you go. There it is. That is sick. Look at all these crazy cats. Look at that little fat one right there.
And
But
it's really fun to like. It's fun and hard to draw cats because if you look at cats, they have expressions like it's
mm,
fun. Like it's weird, interesting. It's hard to capture a cat's expression.
man, you said that. Now that sounds like a mouthful right there. Capturing a cat's expression. You know, that's probably what I'm gonna name the show. The episode, Cat's Expression.
Yeah, I would
Is
like to
there?
do a project. I'm sorry. I would
No,
like to
no.
do a
Yeah.
project like doing cats.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see, I was doing some stuff with cats, like probably like anime cats, like doing a
That'd be
cat
cool.
Vegeta, a cat Goku, things like that.
Oh,
But
that'd be interesting.
yeah, I think something that stops me is because like I say, it's hard to capture a cat physical body because I don't want to just do something and look like a furry. I want to do something, but I want it to look like a cat.
Hey. The furry community, he is just joking, y'all. You know, don't go that
I
crazy.
mean, all my respect with for the furries, but it's hard to draw a cat. Either you
Mm-hmm.
make it look like anthropomorphic with hands and legs, but it's hard to make it look like a cat and a person.
Mm.
Like some of the examples that I did, like the Superman cat, like it looks like a cat.
Yeah. No, yeah, and you know that would go back to what you mentioned earlier, you know, about wanting to be like uh actual studio, right? For your goals and stuff like that. You know, imagine you work for Disney. That's
Yeah,
something they do, right?
yeah,
For
yeah.
I'm sorry. Am I coming in loud? I'm getting a little bit of feedback. That's probably me. All right, here we go. Um, when it comes to the tools that you use, brother, uh, I know you do a lot of digital now. what is it that you're using? What programs? What tablets? Stuff like that.
Okay, my first one that I got was a Surface Pro 4. So that's I would say like 90% of my work is done on that. Like the oldest digital work is done on that. About a year ago, I got my hands on a Wacom Cintiq. I think 20 inches makes a big difference. Makes a big
Mm.
difference. But yeah, like if people are starting, like get a tablet. I really like the Surface because I'm more into Photoshop. I didn't use Procreate. Like I like yeah, like the Wacom Cintiq makes a big difference. You know, drawing from a 13 inches to 20 inches makes a big difference.
Okay. And what about when you go traditional, man? What are some of the tools that you use or brands with like colors and stuff like that?
Okay, I like watercolor. Like when it comes to sketching, I like I mentioned earlier, I take my sketchbook on the go. Like I take a small box of watercolors. Winsor and
Mm-hmm.
Newton, they have like a really good set of colors, very bright. You know, really nice set. Um, I like to use watercolors. When I do professional watercolors, I do them with illustration paper. It's thick, it can hold the water, and it doesn't bend like regular paper. For oil painting, I also use Winsor and Newton on canvas, or sometimes most of the time I use illustration board as well.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Favorite brush?
Kalinsky brushes, like
Ah, nice.
uh, it will depend. If I use watercolor, I use expensive brushes because watercolor doesn't damage the brush like oil. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest, when I use oil brushes, I buy the cheapest, like something cheap but good quality, because definitely like the oil and the dissolvent is gonna damage the brushes over time. So it's not really worth buying something expensive for oil.
That's crazy. Well, that's good to know. I've never done oils at all. It's something I want to try. Is there anything that you would like to try that you haven't tried yet? Any mediums?
Traditional, like I think I have tried almost everything, even
Mm-hmm.
markers. I like markers, but it's not my strongest medium. But if I will say something new that I really want to get into, it'll be 3D digital, like sculpting, ZBrush, making more stuff.
Oh yeah.
So one of my goals will be like to get better at that. Like I'm still trying to learn ZBrush. My future is like make my own pop figures using my own designs,
Mm-hmm.
like 3D print them, making my own figures. I think that'll be cool.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and you keep mentioning pop figures, man. You got them around anywhere around your
I'm
room
not
there?
I'm not at home right now, but
Oh, okay.
I only collect Dragon Ball Z series. I live in a small
Okay.
place. I live in a small place, so it's not like oh my god, like a sanctuary. But I do collect some.
Okay, okay.
Most of them are autographed, so I'm proud of
Nice.
my collection.
There you go, man. There you go. When I first started Instagram, just side story, man. I met all these people who were into like action figures and pops, and they were figure photographers. Um, some of these people are crazy with their pop figures, man. We're talking walls, right? That's how I picture you.
Uh,
Walls.
no, I think I would say like I have like probably 30.
Okay.
It's
It's
not
still a
it's
wall.
not that big.
It's a
It's
small
still a
wall.
wall. It's a small wall, but like yeah, but yeah, I seen some people that are
Yeah.
like I met a guy, he even had a storage. Like he rented a storage
Whoa.
just for a Funko Pop collection.
That is fucking
Oh yeah.
crazy, man. Do you I don't think I asked you, are you married or have children?
No, no, like I'm still single. I have a girlfriend, but
Okay.
I don't have kids or anything. So it's hard with this economy, like
Oh yeah,
really hard.
yeah, yeah. Kids are expensive, man.
It either I buy paintings or I buy diapers.
Right, or you're gonna go to conventions and everything you make, they're gonna waste, right? It's like, I want that, I want that.
I met few people with kids, like I can imagine how hard it is. Like if you don't make the money and
Hmm.
you have to like pay bills or something. Like I'm guessing it would be like really hard to do.
Yeah, yeah. It could be a struggle. I've seen a lot of people struggle with that. Um, when it comes to your art and your creative process and everything, um, how do you how do you recharge? How do you recharge your creative batteries, man?
Hmm. I got to the point that I got a blog, and to be honest, what really gives me the jump is just like I start sketching, like
Mm,
whatever. Like I just do whatever. Like I told you, like sometimes you go to a cafe, sketch people, you know, things like that gives you the jump. Like when you experience a blog, it's not about like, oh, I want to draw like this cool. I'm sorry. I don't want to draw like this cool anime or big painting or whatever. Simple things, like even if you're drinking a can of soda, draw that can of soda. That's gonna give you the jump, Like start making
hmm.
like doodles is what brings me the motivation back.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's great. That's great to know, man. What about challenges? How do you challenge? How do you achieve that next level?
Uh, I think the only way to achieve the next level is to try what can you do better than last time. Like find if you don't find the errors that you make in your current piece, you're not gonna get better for the next one. Like
And
sometimes, let me give you an example. Like I remember this teacher.
mhm,
I think he was high school. He used to walk around, like to see everybody's work, and he would be like, the example that he told me, like, throw that away. I'm like, why? I really like it. Like, throw that away. I'm like, okay, and then start a new one. I'm like, why I'm gonna start a new one? And he was like, because you're falling in love with that one. You're not looking at the errors that you're making. So
oh man,
that's one of the things. Like we have to like we have to look over the errors and get better.
that being said, w- what is your what are your thoughts on criticism for artists? Because this is something that a lot of artists don't really like to talk about, when it comes to criticism. What's your take on that?
I love criticism. Like I think if we don't get the criticism, we're not gonna improve.
Hmm.
Once again, like as a person that went to college, we had like critique every session. Every time we do a work, we'll do critiques. And even like I've done gallery pieces, and we get criticized. But those are the things that makes you better. Like if you don't accept the critique, you're not gonna look at the errors.
Got it. Um, what's one of the hardest things you struggle with as an artist?
I think selling a piece.
Yeah, it's definitely something crazy, right? I tell people this whole art thing and just selling, it's the whole marketing aspect of art. It's just crazy, man. Um, it's something that a lot of artists need to consider, especially if they want to go into that route, right? You
Yeah.
guys got to learn. Yeah, it's a lot, man. I'm very fortunate and very blessed to have my youngest brother, Delanus. I call him. He's the fucking genius, man. I don't know where he knows it, right? He knows it. You got questions, he got it. Um, let's talk about that. Let's talk about art and that. How how do you get to a pricing? Because that's one of the questions that a lot of people have for artists. How do I price my work?
You know what? It's funny. Like it's a hard point because it depends on what level of fame you are.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna contact you like most of the time for personal work, and it'll be like people that don't have money. Like you'll be like, hey, can you do something for my girlfriend or something? I'll be like, well, I don't have like $200. I only have like 150. And you'll be like, okay, I'll take that. But if there's something that people are gonna make money out of it, it'll be like, okay, this is something worth 300 or more.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the things like you get to learn when you meet more artists, when you do conventions and things like that. Like I, I, I noticed I was actually charging really cheap for charging really cheap for commissions, and somebody like, dude, you're really not making, like a lot of people can profit out of this, and you're charging like almost nothing. Oh, like then how much you charge? I'm like, they were like, what charge this and that? Like, okay, that makes more sense. Like I think when it comes to prices, there's a lot of different things to look up.
Oh yeah.
What are the intentions for these people, like for the artwork? Do they want it on their wall, or are they gonna make T-shirts or something?
No, for sure. So, man, hopefully y'all taking notes, man. We're here with Dany Cortes. Find him at danydraws.com and danycortes.art. That's Cortez with an S.
That's right.
Cortes. Um, for the whole convention thing, actually, you know what? We have a question regarding conventions. It says, Seven again is asking shows or commissions if you had to choose.
I'm sorry. What was the question again?
If you had to choose one, would you rather do shows or would you rather do commissions?
Conventions. Conventions
Oh
are
yeah.
fun. Like it's fun to see like all these people cosplaying. Like I say, it's fun to meet actors and things like that. The
Mm-hmm.
whole environment.
Sweet, sweet. There it goes, man. Conventions is the way to go. You know what I mean? Talking about commissions, I always ask. I love hearing horror commission stories. Have you ever had any commissions that just went crazy or didn't go the way you planned?
Yes. I have a few stories with some people. Crazy, like okay, like this guy, he would like tell me to do something. I will like, okay, like I have a process, like I'll do some sketches and I will send it to the person. Like, do you like this? You want me to change something before I keep going? I was like, okay, it looks fine. Give me the green. I keep going. And
Mm-hmm.
again, like I keep sending people, like the progress. So in case I have to change something, it'll be on time and not too late. So this person, like at the end of the when I finish everything, whatever, he tells me like, hey, can you change the size, the whole spectrum and everything, like the whole dimensions? I'm like, what do you want it for? Like because that's one of the first things I ask for people. Like, what do you want it for? Is it a YouTube banner? Is you're gonna make a print? Because of course the size is gonna matter to
Mm-hmm.
the composition. So on this person, like I told him like I'm gonna do this size. Is it okay for you? Like, yeah, it's okay. And when I finished with everything, they were like, "Can you make it for a YouTube banner?" I'm like, "Dude, these are not the dimensions for it. Like I'll have to change
Wow.
everything." And like
Yeah.
we didn't get along.
Oh man, that's crazy. And just while we're on the subject, I just want to throw out that one of my biggest pet peeves when doing commissions is when the person doesn't know what they want,
Oh my
right?
god.
They don't have that vision, right? They're like, I want this, but I don't know in what style. I don't know the pose. I don't know anything. I usually run away. I usually say, "Hey, thank you," but no, no thanks. I'm okay.
Yeah, it's a challenge. Like this person was one of those. Like I was doing original characters, like no
Hmm.
anime or anything. Oh, like okay, what do you want? Like if you can like send me like doodle sketches, even like stick figures, or like where you want this character to be posing, I can
Mm-hmm.
work my way out of it. You know, like. But this person, like he will send me that. He will tell me like everything he wanted. But at the end of the day, like he'll be like, you know what? Like, can you just like change everything? Like I can. Like either you're gonna pay me more, or I can't. Like this is what you got. And those are the things like I started like learning about charging like a deposit because
Okay.
before I was like I would say like before I was doing more commissions,
Mm-hmm.
I used to do here and then, but I got experience like some people they were like, "Can you do this for me?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah." Like I was hoping to get paid on everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will finish the commission and like never hear about the person anymore.
Oh wow.
So like one of my experiences was like, okay, I'm gonna start charging a deposit, even $30. If this person pays, they're gonna be serious about it. If they don't want to pay at the beginning, they're like, okay, I'm not gonna work for you until you pay me something.
Wise words, man. Make sure you all get some money up front, at least 50%.
What's up, Omar? Thank you for passing by.
That is Omar. Before he asked a great, he made a great statement. But before we get into that, um, we are reaching about the hour mark right now, Danny. You got time to stay with us at least another half
Yeah,
hour,
yeah,
or?
yeah.
All right,
Definitely, I
cool,
got time. Yeah.
cool. Let's keep it rolling then. Shout out to Notorious underscore Pez, y'all. I it needs no introduction. He says, shout out to Danny, badass artist on the rise. This guy got into San Diego Comic Con. Woo!
Well, apparently I did. Like I've been getting some emails about the exhibitor confirmation. They haven't
Hmm.
sent me the whole link to pay for my booth, but I'm hoping I'm in because they're sending me emails about the parking, getting ready, and things like that. So hopefully I'm in.
Oh man, that's great news, man. And I'm guessing that's one of the biggest ones, no?
Yeah, yeah. New York and San Diego are
New
the biggest
York and
ones.
San Diego, yeah. There you go.
Shout out to Giuliano. It's a pleasure doing business with him too.
Yeah, Giuliano. Shout out Giuliano. That's how you pronounce that. It says, Pet says, I just got out of a con waiting for my lift, so watching the Danny show. That is right. That is right, yeah. Uh, you know what? And let's talk more about conventions, right? Let's get a little bit deeper into that. What are some of the things that you learned now that you didn't know when you first started doing conventions?
Okay, I'm gonna include Omar in in this conversation. I learned a lot of stuff when I met him at Dallas Expo.
Mm,
There was a lot of things I was doing wrong. It was costing me more about like traveling experiences, you know, traveling expenses. I got to meet Omar, and like he gave me a few tips that he's been doing already, like more conventions. And so far, you know, like I just applied to one after his advices, but it's getting better. Like I'm learning a lot of things, you know, like I say, like traveling expenses, like how to travel with your staff, how to make your booth look better, how to give prices because I noticed I was charging too cheap. I'm not gonna say like I was like giving away my art, but like in a convention, like sometimes you feel desperate to sell something. You're like, fuck, I have to like reduce my prices so I can like sell something and come out with a cost like for the booth and the travel and the hotel and everything. But like, yeah, there's a lot of things I'm learning. Like I'm still learning every convention I do. There's a lot of things that like there's something new.
mm, okay. How many conventions you give or take? Um, about how
I
many
will
have you done already?
I will say probably like eight.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's that's a good amount.
most of them have been local. Like some of them have been like most of them in Texas. Hopefully I can do more next year. I have like three or four coming up. So
Um,
hopefully.
now you talked that you learned a lot, especially from Omar. What's one of the biggest mistakes that you think you made at the beginning, man?
I think I would say my setup. It was like so. I'm not gonna say like so beginner, but like I didn't have a good setup on my back. So like I noticed I was like blocking everything. I needed to spend more money on like a bigger stand to make myself
Mm,
look better.
okay, okay. Yeah. That that's definitely a good one. Um,
Even something I also learned from Omar is the placement of your booth. Like you pretty much you get what you pay for, and that's okay. That will depend on like everybody's budget. But I noticed if you can afford a better booth, then you will do better in a convention. But if your budget doesn't allow you, artist alley is a good way to start. I'm doing
for
artist alleys. I'm doing artist
mhm.
alleys because again my budget and I'm very like getting my name out there. But it's been pretty good to me so far.
Okay. So location, 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 y'all. You know what I mean? I know I've talked to Omar and he's told me that on some of his things, he wasn't in a great spot. You know what I mean? But he still managed. So yeah, I could definitely understand how that would benefit or hurt an artist, right?
Yeah.
Mm, also, if anybody else has any questions, right, especially regarding the whole convention circuit and stuff like that, please feel free to ask the question below in the question bubble right there. Shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah,
Um,
feel free to ask me anything. Like even if you wanna see me doing a character that you like, put a name out there, and I might do it in the future.
another thing that I seen when I went to like some of these art festivals and stuff like that is artist interaction. What are your thoughts on that? Like with the crowd and stuff.
Well, artist interactions, I think it's really good. I think it's the best. Like you have to meet people, you have to meet artists. I met few people like doing art, and that's the only way you're gonna learn. What goes on in the world. Like especially in the art world. Like if you don't have this community of artists, you're not gonna learn because that's another thing. Like I learned from other artists, like what conventions are good, what conventions don't sell good. Like you have to build a community, like help each other. For me, it's better when we do that. Like I like to share my experiences with other artists as well. Like I was telling Omar, like it's always good to go talk to the artists. Like
Mm-hmm.
even like tell them, hey, like you wanna try some? I made some artwork relating to your character that you voice. We would like one. Like no charge or anything. Like all I ask, like if it's okay for an autograph. And some of them they will be really cool with that. Like changing tips like that to other artists. Like
There you go.
beware
Um,
the ghost.
Beware the
What's up, man?
Ghost. Shout out. He says, "Yeah, that's a cool name, man." He says, "You're the man, Dan." He's like, "I'm waiting on some Venom and Carnage, some anti Venom, and Carnage Parp inserts." He's like, "Get on that." There you go.
Definitely,
And
I'll try to do more. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to do more like Marvel or DC related art for LA Comic Con. So be on the lookout.
yeah, and we got some more great questions from the homie live. Make sure you guys catch him live underscore with 7. That's the number 7. Also does interviews. If you ever want, just more. If you like doing this stuff, Danny, and you want other people, I highly recommend 7.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
asking, what's the biggest misconception about selling at the shows?
One of the biggest misconception.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know. Like I think one of my experiences, like I think I will sell something, and I end up with all this bunch of prints, or I will say like Uh, it's hard to expect something from a convention because not all of them have the same public, not all of them have the same fandom. So you're gonna go here thinking that you're bringing something new, like people are gonna like and whatever, and turns out like people didn't like it. But you go to another convention, you'll be like, okay, this one sells. So yeah, one of the good things to have variety on your art.
Definitely. He also asked another great question. He says, as a beginner, do I start light? And what's a good number of pieces to bring?
Well, I'm a beginner as well in the convention, but the first one I started, I think it was like I say, Kamehacon. I think it was probably like 15 or 16 because like they told me, hey, you wanna come to Kamehacon? Like we'll give you a booth. I was like, well, yeah. I only had like 3 months to prepare. I had like few Dragon Ball pieces, which it helped me because the team was Dragon Ball. So like I was able to take like 15 pieces. I did pretty good. I did pretty well in the convention, but if you're gonna go to like another type of convention, like the Fan Expo, LA Comic Con, or any other ones, like the subject is like general, you need to bring like more than 20 pieces. Like
Mm,
I'm not just like not just anime or the I don't know. It's hard because like it's hard to give you a straight answer because I see people just selling anime and they did really well.
mhm.
But some other people just bring anime and they just don't. It's hard. I think you just have to find your
Yeah.
public, and I don't have an answer. Like what to bring.
Well, in the words of Omar, man, variety, variety, variety.
Yep,
That's what
variety.
I get from Omar. He says the more you have, the more um, the wider spread you are, right? The wider you cast your net, the wider you more fish you'll be able to get, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
You get a little bit for everybody. That's in small words, a little bit for everybody. Um, as an artist, especially now going to conventions, my friend, how has your mindset changed?
A lot. Like I told you earlier, I was gonna go for nursing full time. Like quit art and just do nursing. Going to get an LVN degree or something. But doing conventions like bring me back the energy to do more art. Like I say, even you guys buy one print from us, that makes a big difference because we were like, okay, people are liking my work. I gotta make more stuff. Like it's a small motivation that you gave us, but it makes a big difference for us.
Okay. So, next question from the shows that you have been doing. Uh, I know you said you've done about 8 of them already. With one of the biggest ones coming up, right? Um, is this something that you could see yourself fully transitioning into?
Yes, I would love to. I would love to like do that. And the only way to do it is like keep doing more conventions, getting my name out there, getting people to see my name, getting people to see what I do. Hopefully, like people like it, like if the it will all depend on the people. Like if they respond good to my work, then that's the motivation I do to keep doing this, and hopefully full time in the future. Like be another Wiz Yakuza or another Dominic Glover, Like we all
Hmm.
wanna be there. We all wanna be there at some point.
We got another question from El Amigo, El Primo. He's asking quantity or quality. What do you think is the most important for an artist in the con circuit?
Ah, it's, I would say like be in the middle, be in the middle. Like
Mm, balance.
balance it because again, I've seen some people with I'm not gonna say nobody's work is bad. I'm just gonna say very simple, but catches the eye. You
Mm,
know, I
mm-hmm,
have some work that took me like 30 hours. This is like a whole composition, background story, and everything, and it doesn't catches people attention. So I would say keep a balance. Like don't depend or rely on just working fast and having quantity, but you want to do it for yourself, learn from it, have a good quality because at a certain point, I want to get to the point I can charge $600-700 for a commission. That is gonna be good quality.
Mm. Man, that was a great answer and a great question, man. All of these are great questions, man.
Yeah, it is like
Quantity.
the only way you're gonna get better as an artist is like again sketch like draw for the sole purpose of drawing. Like don't think about like how many likes I'm gonna get on Instagram. Just draw. Like I have tons of sketchbooks I have made. Like probably like one of these days I'm gonna do a video of my sketchbooks and post it on Instagram. Even if you look up on YouTube sketchbooks, like
Hmm.
those sketchbooks are amazing. Like look it up on YouTube. Like people doing sketchbooks. Like they're gonna have a tour of the sketchbooks and you'll be like this amazing, you know? And that's the only way you're gonna get better as an artist. Like do it for the passion, do it for yourself. Don't do it for the likes or the follows. Like like that's gonna kill you as an artist if you think you're gonna get followers or likes. I mean, they're
Definitely,
important. They're very important, but is that gonna make you a better artist? Like maybe not. Like maybe not. Like if you do it for
de-
the passion, the likes and the followers are gonna come to you.
hmm. Um, as an artist, what is your biggest failure, and what did you learn from it?
Uh, I think I think every artist feels like a failure at some point
Hmm.
because we're not making the money to pay the bills. Uh, and that makes you feel like am I doing the right thing? Did I choose the right career? And that's one like the things that makes you feel like a failure. But other for a certain point, like I do because I love it.
Hmm.
Like yeah, money is important, but I do art because I love it.
So so you hearing this, y'all? You hearing this? Doing it for the love. Doing it for the love of the game, man. That's what's up, my friend. I
Like with Seven, yeah, like look for sketchbooks and you're gonna be so inspired like by the people that you see. Like definitely like look for people that inspire you.
Yeah, for sure.
And one other thing, like find inspiration, but don't copy other artists.
There you go. Great words. Great words, man. Um, three words that describe your art, man. How would you describe it? If somebody says, "Hey, describe it."
I see. These are the words that people come to me like with my chibi style. It's fun, it's chibi, but it looks creepy.
Ah,
But
fun, chibi.
it has this edgy energy. Like a lot of people tell me like I see chibi, but this one like they feel awesome. They feel like really cool, like chibi style. Like it's not a chibi that you're gonna do like for a 5-year-old kid that likes like these anime chibis. But people like my work and they really love it because this has this edgy energy.
You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Seeing all these artists, talking to all these artists, when it comes down to the whole chibi thing, my friend, you are number one. You know what I mean? Oh wait, that's not you right there. But there it is. But I would agree, man. Your style of chibi is something that I haven't seen, right? And I think it's amazing, dude. It's fucking amazing. That's all I could say. Um,
here's here's something that I said earlier. Be inspired by artists, but don't copy them. I'm definitely gonna say I was inspired by Will Yakuza. I've been inspired by Will Yakuza, but I made my own style. Like I made my own stuff.
Look at that. Wow. Yeah, man. Wow, dude. No words, man. No words, really. Amazing work. And just the fact that it's not that it's just chibi, but I mean, you could tell from from your art styles, right? That you just put everything into the chibi, everything that you learned. So, hopefully I did not lose him. I see a little round table there. But yeah, that's what it is. Definitely one of the best that I've seen so far. Beware the Ghost. It says, I will say this: Dany is an artist who I reached out to when I'm looking for advice or coaching on a design. He is I think we lost him. He is a great talent, and I am extremely fortunate to have him as a homie and some of his work. For sure, man. I definitely agree. And it looks like we lost Dany. Hopefully, he can jump back on. I'll give him a few minutes. If not, we will wrap up the show. But it's been amazing. This guy is such a talent. If you guys are not following him, you guys are definitely doing yourselves a disservice. I know I say it all the time, but I mean it all the time, right? You guys could follow Dany Cortes here at danycortes.art. That's Cortes with an S, not a Z. And if you guys want to buy some prints, not only or commission work, not only DM him, but follow him at danydraws.com. Pretty simple, very simple to follow. Uh, Links are in the bio. Yeah, he's definitely a hidden gem, and he's definitely gonna go places, man. I mean, the work speaks for himself, right? Uh, this is like some non-chibi work, which is just fucking crazy, dude. You know what I mean? That's badass. That is sick. Look at that. Look at that. And this is his setup. This is a great setup. Uh-oh. Hopefully he'll jump back on, and we'll give it a few more minutes. Maybe his phone died. I'm pretty sure that's usually what happens. But this is an artist setup here for everyone who's thinking, what the hell are they talking about? The booth setup, right? Got your wall in the background, some stuff in the foreground. Definitely well, I can't remember what these are called. A banner, with his name and stuff like that. So that's pretty dope. If you guys are gonna be in San Diego coming up, make sure you guys check out Dany Cortes. Look for him. Go say hi. Tell him you seen him here on Zim. Awesome guy. Let's see. Let's see. And everybody else who's been joining, thank you guys for coming on. For those who stayed from the beginning, well, an extra thank you for you guys. Make sure, I'm going to go ahead and do some shameless plugs now. Make sure you guys are checking out Chatting with Zim. You'll find this not only on my IGTV, but my YouTube channel with the pretty much the archive for since day one, right? Follow me at the Real Zimzima, not just here, also on Facebook and TikTok. If you guys like my work, then check it out, therealzimzima.com. Super simple. Make sure you guys are following the homie Live with Seven, the Drawn Con Show, the guys over at Dead and Laughing, and I think the homie Rip Cycle for all you graffiti artists has some new stuff going on as well. So check us out. If you guys want to be part of the show, definitely DM me and we will talk and schedule you guys. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure if I mentioned Monsters Art Clan. That is the art collective, the art crew I'm with. That we roll in here, so make sure you guys go out there, check them out, follow. A ton of different artists there, different styles and everything. So follow your favorites, right? Here we go. And Dany is back. Let's see. Anybody before I bring him back on? What do you think happened? I think his phone died. That's what I'm calling now. Thanks, Blackjack Daisy, man. It's even more awesome with you in here, brother.
Hello, sorry guys for the interruption. My phone died.
Ah, yes. I should have
Well, I'm
betted on
back.
this. We should have betted on this.
Sorry about that. So where do we left out?
We were talking about stuff. I can't remember where we dropped off. I think. Uh oh, it's happening again. You, Danny, you are breaking up, my friend. You're. I think we got you back here. It's very mumbly. It looks better now. Danny. Uh, a little bit, man. We're still getting a robot. I think Danny was taken, and the Danny we are seeing now isn't. It's actually a robot. Um, I'm just joking. I don't know what's going on. Either we're having signal issues, or maybe his phone's just not charging quick enough. Uh, yeah, he definitely dropped out again. We're gonna go ahead and give him a couple more minutes, see if he comes back, and hopefully we don't get any interruptions. As far as signal, I know technical difficulties. That's part of the show, man. All right, the mothership has landed, and it's fucking with the signal. Hey, Gutter baby, you know, make sure you follow her as well, man. There's a bunch of top-notch hitters in here, so follow amongst yourselves, guys. Uh, I think the spiders got him rejecting their. Yeah, for sure, y'all. And hopefully you guys are taking notes and yeah, definitely taking what Danny is saying into consideration, especially if you guys want to get into the whole con circuit and start doing art and selling it, right? There's definitely a learning curve to that whole side of the structure there. If you guys have any more questions for myself or Danny, please use the question mark bubble down below. That way we could share with the whole room. Uh, and we're gonna give him about another minute or so. If not, we could come to a close. And for sure, man, Danny's been a great fucking guest, man. I definitely want to go ahead and have him back on. I'm sure you guys want to see him a little bit more of him. And hopefully we can get him back on after the San Diego, right? Talk a little bit more about that and how it went. So yeah, that being said, I don't think he is coming back. His phone might have to charge right a little bit more. Um, yeah, it's been a blast. This is episode number 123, y'all. I think we're gonna wrap it up, and since the mothership already landed, I think we might take off again. Oh, there he is. Never mind. Let's keep it on the floor here. They say third time's the charm.
All right, guys, can you see me now?
Better, my friend, better.
All right. So yeah, it's been a good interview. Thank you for taking your time. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. Like, I'm glad to see the feedback you guys had. I really hope I can. My advices are gonna serve you. You know, like for your art, for your future. Get your sketchbooks and draw whatever you guys want. Be original, be creative. That's all I can say. You know, be humble about art. Like, don't be greedy. I think that's the worst mistake we can do as an artist. Be greedy. As soon as we start thinking about the money, that's when your art loses value.
Well said. Well said, my friend. And I think you're right. I second that comment right there. Uh, Danny, if you want, man, we could go ahead and close it off. First off, I want to say thank you so much, man, for giving us your time. I would like to have you back on again. I was telling the people maybe San Diego, once that comes around, we'll have you back on after it and see how it went, man. Talk a little bit more about conventions and see where everything's going, brother.
Definitely. Probably in the evenings, I can start doing some streaming. If you
Mm.
wanna join, we can do like some live streaming, so people can see who I draw. like my techniques. We can give some tips to the people out there trying to learn Photoshop. You know, and you guys have questions about my process. Like, if you guys want to see me in action with my process, I'm gonna start doing some live streaming in the evenings, Pacific time. Welcome
There
to
you go.
join.
There you go. There you go.
And
So make sure
always,
you.
I'm sorry. Always, if you guys have any questions, like, about art, about softwares, like if you want to do certain things in Photoshop, I might not be the best, but I can help you how I do my stuff.
Awesome, and that's what matters, man. You know, at the end, it's just uh, helping each other, right? It's better when the whole community is just gathered, and that's something I like about everyone involved in here in the room. Yourself, um, it's just that camaraderie, right? Trying to move forward as one, as opposed to branching out, and you know what I
Yeah.
mean. That being said, Danny, muchas gracias, bro. Once
Oh,
again, really appreciate it, guys. I know I've said it many times before. danycortes.art and danydraws.com. Make sure you guys are following them. Danny, it's been a pleasure, my friend.
thanks.
Thank you so
Uh,
much, man.
thanks to you. I really enjoy and hope to do this again with you.
You already know it, man. Ya lo sabes.
Uh, Hope to see you guys in San Diego. Definitely LA Comic Con, Anime Pasadena, and LA Anime. Come to California, you're gonna enjoy the sun.
When is that San Diego one again?
I think it's gonna be November. It's a special
November.
edition. It might be smaller than the normal San Diego, but it's always San Diego.
For sure. And once you get closer to that date, man, if you ever promote it, tag me in it and I'll share it. You
Sure,
know what I mean?
definitely.
For sure,
All right,
brother.
all right. Thank you, everybody, and have a pleasure night.
And that's it, guys. Just like that. That was Cortez, episode 123, y'all. Make sure y'all follow. I'm not going to say this anymore. Y'all know what to do. Trust the process. I'm Zim Zimmer. This is Chatting with Zim, and we're out. Danny, take us out, my friend.
All right, see you guys.
There it is. Later, y'all.